Hi everyone, welcome to the Dark Moon in Virgo forecast. My name's Mikailah from Astrology, and so we have a really interesting dark moon, 14 degrees Virgo, mutable Earth on the 7th of September 2021, Australian Eastern Standard Time 10:51 a.m. So as always, just take it back to your time zone. And my heart goes out to all of you around the world that are tuning in and going through your own personal individual experiences with all of these astrological celestial bodies. So my take is more of a transpersonal evolutionary approach, and it's always about what is happening out there in the celestial heavens and within us. So a reflection on our inner world with our outer worlds. This particular dark moon in Virgo is falling into the 10th house, and it's also forming the sun and moon an exact earth trine to Uranus, the great liberator, 14 degrees Taurus. So mutable earth Virgo, sun and moon trining down to the rogue agent disruptor of change, Uranus in Taurus, fixed earth. This is the tipping point. This is about the freedom thinkers, the freedom keepers, and health. So looking at, with the sign of Virgo and the zodiacal sign, how well have you been taking care of yourself? There are huge issues out there in our collective, global, and within our communities around your health and well-being. Even with the sun and moon trining down to Uranus, there is a huge capacity for disruptive thought forms. A lot of people are experiencing anxieties, fears, stresses. So there is a perspective lens on your mental, emotional, and physical well-being alongside your spiritual. So even with this dark moon placement in the 10th house, it's waking up to what is your role and purpose for being here, and really looking at the current narrative around what you choose to put into your bodies, and where there has been control and domination by external establishments that do not have your best interests at heart. There's a huge ultimatum here, and there are definitely hidden agendas and motives. So this is it. This is the tipping point with the astrological celestial bodies of the sun and moon, dark moon in Virgo, trining down to Uranus. A trine is a harmonious aspect, so this gives us the capacity to break out of the old restrictive patterns and conditions that also exist within us. So keep this in mind, beautiful ones. It's a reflection of the external with the internal. So lines of self-inquiry. How well have you been looking after your health? Do you have a beautiful devotional practice of being out in nature and walking? What is your relationship to your body, your immune system? Do you spend time in nature, connecting with the trees, the plants, really listening to your physical temple? Your body is your temple here in this incarnation. And what is your relationship to holistic well-being? And also, how well do you take care of your mental wellness? And also, do you need support at this moment in time? It's a time to be incredibly compassionate and sensitive to people around you as well, your family, your friends, your loved ones. The challenging tension of Virgo is that it can get caught up in huge criticism and judgments. And this is not what this is about, beautiful people. It's about keeping the kindness and the compassion and the tenderness and sensitivity alive within us as well, especially because we have had Mars opposite Neptune this last week, and Neptune is in Pisces. So it's a wide opposition to the dark moon. So Virgo and Pisces are polar opposite signs, but always really important to look at the polarities to bring it back into balance. We're already experiencing the divide and separation, and even with borders where I live locally within my community and loved ones and friends, that families that are separated from each other. This wake up. I don't mean that in that spiritual judgmental term of being woke. I'm not talking about that. I'm sharing like the capacity of the nodes, the South Node Sagittarius, the North Node Gemini, is also there with true relationships to ourselves, that has the discernment, the Virgoan discernment, to analyze and discern the information. So switch off from the corporate press, it's fake, and tune into your own discernment, your own intuition, what is right for you. Be kind, caring, and compassionate. Be very, very wise with what you're choosing to put into your bodies, and run it through your own body intelligence system first and foremost. We've been in training for this for lifetimes. It's going to get quite gnarly astrologically. The aspects, I'm always talking from an astrological perspective. Be practical. Look at your relationship with nature, with Mother Earth. The North Node is conjunct Black Moon Lilith in Gemini and the asteroid Ceres around grief and loss. My heart goes out at this time to many, many people that are in huge health crises. A lot of people are unwell, unhealthy, they're suffering, whether that be physical, emotional, or both. This is huge, and we are here on planet Earth. We're not going to be rescued. This is up to us, and we need to open our arms and care for our loved ones, but also stand really strong in our values and our principles. Mercury is currently in Libra, and as is Venus, 25 degrees Libra, conjunct Vesta, the asteroid priestess, the flame of spiritual consciousness. Libra is about balance in nature, balance in relationship, but also natural law, Lore. So with all of this, and the moon and the sun and the dark moon phase, and the relationship to service and your sacred purpose, this is activated in the 10th house placement. So all you healers, therapists, visionary, way-seers, awakeners, intuitives, creative mystics, maybe this is the big shattering. Uranus is the chaos agent of change. And it shakes us out of old fear conditionings and programs that I've been talking about probably constantly in these astro updates for at least 2 years. So you may want to go back and review them around the slavery, the establishment, the mind control agendas at play, and run it through your own intelligences. It does not have to resonate with anybody. There is no right way for anybody. It's your own capacity to tune in and work with these energies the best way that you know how. I know a lot of amazing people out there, a lot of magical people, and you don't always have to be out on center stage. With Vesta conjunct Venus, I love the asteroid Vesta, the flame of spiritual consciousness, of how do you tend to the hearth fire within you, the temple of nature, and also the hearth fire within your own home, with your family and your loved ones. So take care of your health, your well-being, your emotional, mental, physical and spiritual. Really look at, if you can, your devotional practice. It's incredibly frustrating and challenging at this time. I understand this. Spend as much time as you can in sunlight and nature, and really call on your support systems and your resources. We've all been prepared for this. We've known it's been coming for a long, long time. Okay, beautiful people, so go well with strength and magic in your hearts, and please keep tuning in to me. There'll be many astro updates, and I will see you also for the full moon in Pisces in 2 weeks' time. I have an online lunar magic course starting tonight. There's one spot left. If anyone wants to jump on and join in, you're more than welcome. They're also recorded sessions, so you don't need to be on the online group calls. You have the capacity to be self-directed, as with anything. And to sign off, I am always, always incredibly grateful from my heart to the beautiful plant intelligences here on Mother Earth. You are the reason why I'm here, and also the sacred medicine carriers and wisdom keepers. Thank you for all that you do. As a mama, I'm incredibly grateful for the wisdom that you hold for our children and our children's children. Thank you. Go well.